Welcome back to Daybreak this morning. You might be getting ready to kick off Labor Day weekend at the lake or at the river, which will probably be pretty busy.
Of course, and freshwater fishing is a popular activity for those that head out on the water. In a KOLR 10 investigation this morning, though, meteorologist Elisa Raffa shows us how warming water temperatures and increases in heavy rain could impact your big catch this weekend.
49 million Americans fish each year, and of course the Ozarks no stranger to the fun. Here at Table Rock Lake, the biodiversity and lake depth actually help our fish combat challenges like water temperature. Labor Day weekend, the unofficial end to summer.
Here lately it's been in the upper 80s, mid 80s, so you know it's borderline bathwater right now.
When lake temperatures are at their warmest, peaking after a season of extreme heat. Aaron LaPointe is a U.S. Coast Guard certified captain. He's been on the lake.
It's something I'm super passionate about.
Reeling in fish his whole life.
The water temperature right now is and the oxygen level in that water is their driving factor right now.
This time of year, as hot weather fuels warm waters,
fish in shallower water or higher in the water column will get stressed out really easily. Basically, it equates to people and air conditioning. So, you know, people like to be comfortable. The fish also like to be comfortable.
That comfortable thermostat temperature for different types of bass ranges. Generally, over 80 degrees gets too warm. For trout, that thermostat temperature is much lower. They like cool water temperatures in the 50s and 60s. Temperatures over 70 degrees can be fatal. As the climate warms, more of our nation's rivers and streams are warming too, pushing fish out of their comfort zone, increasing bacteria, parasites, and algae, and shifting fishing seasons. But Captain LaPointe tells us while
we will have a fish kill with the oxygen level dropping too low,
we don't find these negative impacts due to water temperatures on large scales. Our lakes, like Table Rock, so big and so diverse, fish that are stressed
can get to such different water so quickly. You know, like right here, it's 25 feet deep. 20 yards that way, it's 100 feet deep.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, they can, with moving very little, they can extremely change their surroundings.
David Casaletto, executive director of Ozarks Water Watch, adds that even with warm waters, a major algae bloom has not occurred on Table Rock in 20 years, thanks to preventative measures that limit phosphorus and nitrogen use at wastewater treatment plants.
You fertilize your lawn to have a nice, healthy, green lawn. Well, if you put those same nutrients in the water, you're going to get plants growing.
In fact, as far as algae blooms are concerned, Casaletto says he's much more concerned about the impacts of heavy rain than warming temperatures.
We're seeing rainfall that comes faster and all at once, and so we are seeing results from a changing climate.
Since 1958, all states have seen an increase in heavy downpours, with Missouri being one of the top states for the trend at 42% more heavy rain events. Springfield specifically has seen an average of 2 more days with a 2-inch deluge in the bucket since 1950, nearly a week more in half-inch totals. A
farmer or a landowner can lose a foot, 2 foot, even 10 foot of their land due to these flash floods.
Soils and nutrients that eventually wind up in our lakes, what Casaletto calls a double whammy of algae and erosion challenges for our fish.
It does stress them and it can cause problems, and because this is becoming more and more common, I think it can have an impact on aquatic life.
The ability for our fish to combat these challenges in diverse habitats and water quality is what Captain LaPointe calls extraordinary, something he loves to share with both experienced
he's stronger than me. This is like a game of arm wrestle.
and inexperienced anglers.
They won't believe this at home. Good thing you got it on camera.
No TV magic there. I actually did catch a smallmouth bass.
Did you actually struggle that much?
He was pretty strong, and the captain kept saying, reel him in. I was like, I'm trying.
What kind of bait were you using?
A worm. He put a worm on there. Yeah, but we had a great day on the lake, and it was really cool to learn how diverse and resilient our lakes can be, and that's super crucial when we talk about these changes in temperature and precipitation.
All right. Well, thank you for that story.